Chris, this has not been a happy place for the club to come over recent times. What did you make of it tonight?
Yeah, I thought obviously Eags got sent off, that hurt us a lot, but we reacted really well. We do that in training a lot, attack v defence, and we fancied ourselves to keep a clean sheet or maybe nick a goal, and we had a great opportunity to do that. We enjoyed playing against Aston Villa. We always seem to do all right against them, and then today just the conceding from a set piece was very deflating and disappointing.
Was that the frustrating thing tonight, that it came off a moment like that when you've been so good at seeing several set pieces throughout the first half and the early part of the second half?
Yeah, you could see that they were starting to scrap. They were starting to look at how they could score a goal, and they were starting to kick balls out of play, so it was coming out of our hands. And yeah, I think the most disappointing thing, and the manager said it in there, that's 2 in 2 weeks now from set plays, so he's very disappointed with that, and something to look back on now. And we work harder on the training ground, and we go again against Leeds on Sunday.
Because Chris Wilder and Sheffield United were never going to accept it, he made positive changes and went for it and really tried to make things happen.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was the best way. A lot of the boys have ran as much as they could, ran off their feet, and we had the opportunity to score and get a result out of the game, but we didn't do that. So yeah, we are now 1-0 defeat against Aston Villa. We've got to look positives and come in Wednesday, like the manager said, make sure everybody's ready to go, because he wants to be hungry and have a headache of picking a team on Sunday.
And for you, the latest example of showing your versatility to the team, how did you enjoy right midfield?
Yeah, obviously the gaffer knows I'm willing to fight for my position in the team and fight for, if he has to put us somewhere where I'm not used to playing, but I knew I could get in the box and maybe nick a goal. I've seen that against Leeds a couple of years ago, so fancied myself there, won the penalty, and just wasn't enough at the end of the day.
Obviously a lot of mitigating circumstances tonight in the defeat, but it is 2 defeats to start the season. That must really disappoint you all as a group.
Yeah, it obviously hurts. We're not used to losing games, so it hurts even more. The manager hates losing games. He's an honest man when he comes to management, and he tells us the truth, and he was really disappointed tonight with letting a goal in from a set play, but it's up to us as players to bounce back and support him, the staff, and all the fans that are watching from the TV screens.
Great to get some minutes in Ollie Burke and Ethan Ampadu off the bench as well. There's some positives for the squad to take tonight.
Yeah, we've got loads of positives. The manager and the club's done really well. We're seeing that against Burnley the other night. The boys were fantastic. Great to see Ollie Burke doing what he does. He's a handful. He hassles your whole game. A bit like Jamie Vardy-esque, really. It's really hard to play against, and we know that from playing against him last year. So it was great to see him do ever so well. And Ethan as well. He wasn't his fault for the goal, and he came in and done really well and was solid.
Have you really seen the quality that those extra players have brought to the squad over recent weeks, and just how they're going to push you and the other guys who've been there a while onto another level?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I think it's always going to be bringing a hunger into the team, and when you see new faces come in, you want to keep your spot as well. So there's a hunger there of keeping your spot as well as being a team as well. So the gaffer's done brilliant with what he's done, and there's a hunger from the lads coming in. They've looked brilliant, they've looked sharp, and they've got a hunger of playing in the Premier League and being a big positive for this football club.
How's John Egan in there? What's he said about the incident?
I've not really spoken to him yet. He sits next to me on the bus, so I'll have a quiet chat with him. He'll be disappointed, he'll be deflated. Obviously, I've not watched the sending off back, but knowing Eags and what he was, and obviously captain tonight, he'll be holding his hands up because he's an honest man, and he'll be ready to bounce back in a few weeks, I'm sure, and put everything right.
And a game against Leeds, just what you want next to bounce back for?
Definitely Yorkshire derby. We've seen how good Leeds have been since they've come into the Premier League, so it's a big game for us, and there's an opportunity for us to take in a Yorkshire derby, and obviously I've been there, and hopefully I can do what I did last time.
Thanks, Chris.
Cheers.